Betsy Ann is here today from the Warren County Extension Office, and you are making an apple cranberry Waldorf salad. Great side dish, maybe even a nice little dessert. Something that's kind of sweet but healthy and good for you.
That's right. It'd be the perfect thing to maybe start off a meal or put on the side, or like you said, follow it up with a dessert. I mean, it's really versatile.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, we're starting to get a little bit cooler weather, maybe not today, but you know, things are cooling down a tad, and it makes you think about some of those great fall commodities that we have, such as apples. I mean, they are at the peak season. They are going to taste so crisp, so juicy, especially when you get them local and fresh, like we've got these today at Jackson's Orchard. So super simple recipe. What we've done is we have started off with a sweet apple and a tart apple. And the tart apple that we're using is a Jonathan variety. And he is really great. You can tell that he's got a really deep crimson red color. And he's tart, but he's not as tart as the Granny Smith. And I first used this apple last year for baking some apple dumplings, and let me tell you, you have got to try the Jonathan variety. So we have chopped him up, a cup of Jonathan apple, and then we're doing a cup chopped of Golden Delicious. And the Golden Delicious is kind of known as the all-purpose apple because you can bake with him, you can eat him as a snack, you can put him in a salad, you can just do all kinds of different things with the Golden Delicious. And a lot of people really like him. He's a good standby. So what I did is I just chopped up, and it was roughly about 2 apples, and put that in here. And now we are just going to add about a cup of green grapes that I have cut in half.
Lots of good fruit going into this salad, so you got lots of good nutrients in this.
That's right. And if you notice the variety of color.
Yeah.
And then we've got a cup of red grapes that I've cut in half. And you'll notice that when I cut the apples that I actually left the skin on, because I mean, you know, there's more fiber, a lot of the good stuff is in there, but if you don't like the skins, that's okay, you can peel them. That's just gonna be more work though.
Yeah. And simple is always good, for sure.
That's right. Now I just put in a cup of chopped celery that I've diced up really nicely. And then we are gonna add 1.5 cups of dried cranberries.
Okay.
Now these are kind of similar to raisins. They're really sweet, really good.
Craisins, so they call them craisins?
They call them craisins, that's right, dried cranberries. They are really good. And that's gonna give a different texture. You think about, you've got a lot of crisp apples and crisp celery and things going on, and this has got a little more of a chewy texture.
Yeah.
And you know, you love foods that have lots of different textures. And then we have a 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts.
That's our crunch.
Yeah, there's our crunch. So next we're gonna make the sauce, and we have got a cup of non-fat vanilla yogurt. And I use vanilla because it just gives it gives a good flavor, especially when you're going for a non-fat variety. So.
And a lot of people, we were mentioning this earlier, use mayo in their apple salads, and this is going to cut down on some of the fat.
That's right. This comes along with our plated up recipes, where we've taken recipes, you know, with local commodities and really tried to make them a little bit healthier and really tasty for people out there. I just added 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and now I'm going to use local honey, of course, from Larry and Linda Moore. You can get this honey up at Jackson's Orchard as well. If you notice, I sprayed the tablespoon. You see how easy that came out?
Yes, I saw you did that. Is that a little trick to get it to not stick to the spoon?
Yeah, I did just spray a little bit with some cooking spray, and that helps that honey.
It's coming right out.
That's right. It helps it come out a little bit quicker.
You just sprayed that with some Pam.
Yeah, super easy. Now I'm going to let you mix that up.
Okay.
Really easy.
And again, we're using some Kentucky Proud products because we've got the Jackson's Orchard apples. We've got the honey from, is it the Moore farm?
Well, yeah, it's from Linda and Larry Moore. They have wonderful, wonderful honey. And they sell it a variety of places here in Warren County, and Jackson's Orchard is one of them. So, yeah.
It's so nice to support your local farmers.
That's right, really. So, we are just going to add this sauce over top.
Is it looking about ready?
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Okay.
So that didn't take long at all.
Cinnamon there on this side. Yeah, that cinnamon's going to provide a great spice to this too. And that's another one of those fall things. When you have cinnamon, it kind of reminds you of the season.
That's right. He kind of has, you know, that fall flavor, that spice smell. And just pour it over top, and then we're just going to mix this together. And
now, how many people will this salad serve?
Well, we consider a cup a serving, and you can get 8 cups out of this salad. So it's going to go a good little ways.
Now, I'd imagine you're going to refrigerate this.
You are. The best way is after you get this mixed up is to put it in a good container, cover it up, put a lid on it, and let it chill for a couple of hours. And it's going to taste even better because you're going to let some of those flavors marry really well, you know, especially the yogurt and the cinnamon and the honey, and with those apples and good and covered, it's just going to taste that much better when you get it out of the fridge.
It's going to be really good. All right. Well, we will finish mixing up our salad here. We'll go to break. We'll come back, finish it up, and tell you about a really special day that you guys have planned coming up at Jackson's Orchard.
That's right. We're really excited about it. Second Sunday.
It'll be a whole lot of fun. So those details when midday comes back.